Hello. So last semester, last video, last class. I'm not gonna lie, I love speech. If I can take speech two, I will take speech two. I like speech a lot, and it's taught me a lot about life. And I didn't think I was gonna be learning more things, but you learn some new things every day. And this class changed my life. Believe it or not, I'm glad I learned it at the beginning of the year. I feel like I'm gonna be having a better year with a little more confidence and a little more pep in my talk. I want to talk to you about an emotion that we all get. This emotion is envy, jealousy, envy. Anybody else ever felt this emotion? You know what I mean? You know what I realized? Envy, and you know what I always tell myself nowadays? Envy is actually a good thing. I used to, hate that feeling. Like you might see something, and we catch envy over. I'm not saying we catch envy over everything that we can control. There's sometimes we get envy over this or we that. But the strongest envies, the strongest forms of jealousy, are for things that we can have and we have potential to have. You feel the most jealous, not over a celebrity getting married, but over a guy that you know personally, that you were friends with, that you had feelings for, moving on or something. Why do we feel the jealousy will be stronger, obviously, for the closer person, because you had access to that person and you somehow, someone probably had a chance, or I don't know. So envy is an emotion that's supposed to signal to us that this is what you're supposed to do. Shame on you. And not shame on you as in you're screwed, don't do it no more, because you're always gonna feel that recurring envy if it's something that you know that you're supposed to do. Every time you see that, you're always gonna feel it. You're never gonna really get it. If you wanna be fit, let's say you always want to be that dude with the six pack, and you just never motivate yourself. You do it a little bit, but you never really get all the way there. And every time you see somebody with that specific thing, you just catch a little envy. And then you say, oh, stop being jealous, get over it. But every time, it always comes back because you're supposed to do it. Turn your envy into something like a motivation. Turn it into something that you're supposed to do. You catch envy over a person in a stable relationship. Maybe, my friend, it's time for you to seek out stable relationship. You see it, you're like, oh wow, look at them, they're in a stable relationship. I wish I. No, you're envious because that's where you're gonna be soon. You're envious because that's what you're supposed to be. So don't be mad whenever you get envious. Envy is a way for your subconscious to tell you, hello, you see, look at that. You see that car? That's you. I want you in that car because you have the potential for that. You wouldn't be envious if you knew you had no form of potential for that. But strong envy is a sign, and that's where you're supposed to be. If you are in class and you've noticed that somebody has really good writing skills and like they're always getting an A on their writing papers, you're like, oh my gosh, like I wish I could write like that. Yes, you can write like that too. The reason why you've always been envious over people that catch A's on paper is because you're supposed to be that person. Practice. It's in you. That's why you see it in the other person. You can even, envy is also your eye to see the potential in somebody else, the blessing, because you also have that. I just want to remind you guys that don't let this year envy be something that brings you down. Everything is a little motivational factor. Envy is one of them. The next time you see something and you get envious over it, write it down. Write it down and put it on a list. It's gonna be little things that you see, that little things that you're supposed to do. If you see somebody and they're really smart with sciences, and you're like, oh, I wish I was smart, write it down. You're gonna be smart with sciences. You're gonna start going at those things. Anything that you see and that makes you feel a little envious, if it's a little envious, okay, and something they can't say, okay. But those strong envies, those strong personal envies that hit close to home, especially when it's like your own peers, it's because that's something for you too. And not because you want to be like your neighbor, but because you know that you also have potential. I just want you guys to think about that. I'm going to be thinking about that too because I'm not perfect and I definitely do sometimes struggle with envy. But now I realize that envy is just a push forward. Thank you guys. Have a good day.